Welcome to the Cougar Connection podcast. Today we are talking to the October Teacher of the Month, Mr. Thomas. Congratulations and thank you for spending some time with me today.
Thank you.
So, first question right off the bat, what inspired you to become a teacher?
If I had to go back, it would probably be my high school coaches and also teachers at my high school. My mom and dad divorced when I was a freshman. It was just a very important time of my life, going from junior high to high school, of course. And they picked up some of the slack and helped me through some difficult times. And I think that's when I probably decided that I wanted to become a teacher and help students like they helped me to get through some difficult times, but also to teach me about life and how to succeed. And, coaching was part of that, so teaching became a part of that.
Yeah, I think that's really what you do here. You just uplift people wherever you go, and it's
Try
it's
my
really
best.
nice. Yeah, you succeed a lot. Where did you go to high school?
I graduated from Argento Oriana High School, which is a little northeast of Decatur, in between Decatur and Monticello, I guess.
I've heard of it. Don't know where it's at all.
It's a small school. It has about 253 in it, so
A little bigger, but
a little bigger,
a little
but
bit bigger
still
than
small.
here,
Yep.
but still small.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, if you could change your grade level and subject, what would it be? You have to. You just have to.
Well, I did that last year. I went from college to high school.
Well, now you have to
So
change.
now you want me to change
but
it
now you have
again?
to change again.
I'm
And
not
it
sure
can't-
I
it can't-
can.
No, but it can't be college. It has to be like. So, you're a high school fitness teacher right now.
Right.
So you can't go back to college,
Okay.
and you can't be a high school fitness teacher.
How about a fifth grade history teacher?
Really?
Yeah, I like history. I almost majored in history instead of physical education, and then I got to U.S. foreign policies, and whoop, that went out the window.
So, but you do realize that there's not separate classes for fifth graders?
Oh, there's not here? Okay. Then I guess I'll have to go junior high.
Junior high?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. If I were a teacher, I'd be a high school history.
I wouldn't mind trying that if I
High
had the
school?
ability to do it. But
Here?
yeah. Well,
Are you
whatever.
like certified for that?
No.
Oh.
That's why I couldn't do it.
Oh well, okay. Okay, what life lessons prepared you for this time in your life? Like including going through like the whole shutdown of Lincoln College and everything like that. Like all that. How has it prepared you for right now? This time?
I think it gave me a better a sense of it was a shock for one. And I think that shock really rejuvenated me a little bit because a lot of people probably aren't aware that the year before Lincoln College closed down, I actually retired from coaching. So
Yeah.
I had 1 year of just working in the student center, being facility managers at Lincoln College, not having to go to practice. But I think the opportunity here really rejuvenated me in all aspects of my life. My wife the other day was on the phone with one of our former employees at Lincoln College, and all I heard her say is, yes, he comes home a lot happier than he used to. And
Aw.
I know that had a little to do with the grinds and stuff of baseball and being gone and on the road and things because I guess I was a little grumpier, not 100% sure. But, yeah, I think that really has helped me see and, just not the everyday grind that I really went through at the college level with probably the coaching aspect more than anything else is just
Yeah.
being there from 8 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night, maybe an hour off to go home and do something and then come back and have practice or be on the road for 12 hours, having to go to South Bend, Indiana on a Wednesday morning and then coming home after a game and not getting home till 1 in the morning and then getting up and doing the same routine the next day.
Yeah.
So I think it gave me more of a perspective in life of, slowing down and doing the things and enjoying it instead of having it rush by as quick as it really did.
Yeah. But you really didn't slow down because
Correct.
now you teach high school fitness, but you're also the high school boys baseball coach and the middle school baseball coach.
Correct.
So you really didn't slow down at all, and you just honestly picked up more stuff. But at least
Well,
you don't have to travel to Indiana for games
correct. I
now.
don't have to travel as much, and I have a little more time because you know, college baseball was a 24/7
Yeah.
idea, and 10 hours a day with no questions from, from practice to academic things to whatever we had to do that day. And I have a little more time, but I get to take a little deeper breath and
Yeah.
enjoy it a little more. And I get to teach again. My college kids had an idea, so I still taught, but I didn't have to go into the detail that I'm having to do with the junior
Yeah.
high end or even the high school, and I really enjoy that.
Yeah, I can tell. Like during games, I was at a few of the junior high games, and I'm at every single one of those high school games.
You sure every single one?
Most of them.
Okay, most of them.
Most of them I am. But it seems like you want to have them learn, and the only thing that frustrates you is when they won't learn. They won't accept what you're teaching.
It's not that they won't accept. I think the concepts and ideas that I have are newer, and maybe they've learned, but they've learned a different way.
Mhm.
And I have an idea of what I would like. Again, we're all different, and I just want an end result. I want them to get better as
Mhm.
individuals on the baseball field. I want them to get better as individuals in the classroom, and there's no questions. I want them to get better individually in the community and socially.
Well, I saw it from the first game to the last game of the high school season last year. I did see improvement in a lot of it too.
Well, I
So,
appreciate that.
yes. So, this is like a weird question, but I feel like some people just have that one quote that really like hits their lives so much. Do you have that?
You're gonna laugh. I read that, and I honestly do not have a quote.
I figured you would be the one person
You
that
know,
would
no,
too.
I could sit here and say a lot of things that I've heard in my past, but I always told my baseball players we take one pitch at a time,
Mhm.
and I want them to take one breath at a time when it comes to life. Also, no matter if they are getting ready for a math or a Spanish test in the next day or two, but take a deep breath and enjoy that moment, and it's going to turn out okay.
Yeah.
But I just don't want them to rush because the older you get, the faster time goes by. It seems
Yes.
like, and I'm 56 years old, and
You're only 56.
I'm only 56. You thought I was older?
No, I thought you were younger.
Younger. Well, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but no, I'm 56.
I thought you
So,
were like maybe 52.
well, close, but thanks. But nope, I'm 56. Just turned 56 a couple weeks ago, and yeah, it's gone by fast, and I want it to slow down a little bit because I'm enjoying
Yeah.
life a little more at this moment than I maybe had the last 5 years. Even though my son played for me those 5 years, it was awesome, but it went by fast, and
Yeah.
you know, but just enjoy every day. These seniors this year, they're like, we only got you guys only have a half a semester or a half a year left.
Mm.
And I don't know if you guys really understand that yet, but I want you to take that in and enjoy that last, 5 or 6 months that you have, instead of saying, hey, I want to get to college. Enjoy it first, and then
No.
let those things come into
Anybody
play.
that wants to go to college, you're crazy. Why would you want to pay student loans?
Well, I understand that concept, but I actually did better in college than I did high school because you'll learn a little, you grow a little bit and
Yeah.
stuff of that nature. But
I'm scared. I'm
you'll
really
be
scared.
fine. You'll be fine. You
I'm
will
I'm
enjoy
scared
it.
out of my mind. I to the
Don't
point
be.
where I've considered failing a class.
No, don't do that by any means. But no, you'll be fine. And there's a new adventure out there for you guys, and it's going to be amazing. We have. And I tell my wife all the time, and my friends are like, "Hey, how was school day?" And I got friends that are teachers in Lincoln, no matter if they be the junior high or the high school or the grade school, and I brag about you guys all the time. I really like this little community, and I really enjoy you guys as a whole. And I go over there, and you still enjoying it? Yep, no questions, no questions.
Good. I'm glad because we enjoy having you here. You make everyone stay brighter if you just walk down the hallway with them.
Well,
So.
thank you.
Okay. I work at Dairyville.
Correct.
You came and saw me multiple times this summer.
Correct.
Whenever you were doing, I don't even know what, as a fitness
I just
teacher.
came over.
You
I just came over,
here
and
for
I hadn't
no
seen it.
reason.
Well, I cleaned out my closet for baseball and did some other things, and I just every once in a while I'd come over and make sure everything was okay.
You just
That's
missed
just
it.
me.
You just missed it.
I did.
Well, then you would come to Dairy Bell and you would criticize my medium turtle
Well,
Sunday makings.
maybe.
But that's my first job. Please tell me about yours.
Are we talking my very first career job or after college? Or are we talking, I mean, I've had a few odds and ends, but my first job was in 1990 at Lincoln College. That's the only place I've ever worked.
Well, that's good.
So,
Shows commitment.
well,
On like a resume or something. Hey,
sure.
That's probably why you got hired here.
So 90 to 92, so 32 years later.
But what was your like odds and ends? Like
No, so like when I was growing up, I worked at I was a stocker at the grocery store a couple of years. I actually went to Florida when I was in college and stayed with my cousins, and he worked at a grocery store, so I stocked shelves and went to the beach in the afternoon and got up at 5, worked until about 2, and then got to go to the beach from 2 to 6, and then went home and kind of went to bed because I had to get up early again. So it was a fast summer, but that's kind of what I did there. But I played baseball in the summer and worked at Milliken. Actually, worked at Milliken where I graduated from for my 4-year degree, and worked custodial and worked in the cleaned the dorms and cleaned the other buildings and stuff. Got them ready for school the next year so we could tear them up again.
Yeah.
But that's it. But Lincoln College was my only job that I ever did have as a career job.
Well, it's good though.
Yeah. When I look back, yes, and then it saddens me a few times. But yeah,
Why?
overall, because they closed.
Yes.
Yeah.
But why?
But why did they close?
No,
or
but why
sad?
why do you look back and it saddens you?
Because it's just the fact that my wife had worked there 41 years and I worked there 32 years.
Oh, so you didn't get a chance to beat her even?
No, I would never have beaten her because she
should
have been there.
Was she way more committed than you?
Yeah.
Like
no, she was there longer days than I were. And I was there quite a bit. So now that we work apart for the first time, we're trying to understand.
Where's she work? Milliken?
No, she's at Greenville. But she's at Eureka. My fault.
Eureka, that's the
she's
one.
at Eureka. Sorry, I said Greenville because I just heard somebody say Greenville earlier. But she's at Eureka. But she did get a new job. She will be going to Milliken University in January.
That's what you told me.
On the 3rd or 4th, she'll start at Milliken. So
that's the day we come back from Christmas break.
So she'll be going to Milliken and work with discipline and Title IX issues and other things over there. So she'll be a little closer to home. Maybe a half hour total during the day, but it'll be okay.
To Milliken?
What?
Do we have to go back to Milliken again this year?
Well, we don't have to, but I'm going to choose to because we're going to get to play on that nice field that they have.
Is it going to be cold?
What?
Last year it was so cold.
It was cold because it was rated, and it was not a fun day.
No, it wasn't.
Even for me to play, or even to coach.
Yeah.
But I felt like I wish I could have. But
yeah.
So I think we're gonna go back, but we're gonna be the home team instead of them being home. I'm gonna take it as a home game just to give the guys the opportunity to again get outside of the town and play at a really nice field and. We'll see and go from there.
Yeah, we will see and go from there.
Yep.
I'm a very, very superstitious person. I think you are too.
I am and I'm not.
Yeah, I think you are. You can't even say you're not because there are some things that I would do in the dugout and you'd be like, no, it doesn't go there, it goes there. The ball that goes on top of that like electrical thing in our dugout there, it always had to stay there. You said we did really good one game, so it had to stay there for the rest of the year. That's a superstition.
You think?
Do you have more? Yes, that's a superstition.
What if I tell you my favorite number is 13?
Well, you already,
So is that going away from superstition?
No.
I don't care if a black cat walks in front of me. It doesn't bother me. My wife, it does. I have to go around the block if it does.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Okay,
I don't have a problem with that.
I know. My mom raised me. I had to either put 3 X's in the windshield or turn.
Okay, how about this one? On the baseball field, I'm superstitious. Off the baseball field, I'm not.
Okay, that's fair.
And I don't know if it's superstition. It's just maybe organization, and I just have a way that I like things.
A baseball
Yeah.
that's not a game ball, not being used whatsoever, had to be put in a certain place in the dugout because we did good one game and we
Right.
needed to do good again.
Correct.
That is a superstition.
Okay. If that's what you call it.
Yes. What would you call that?
I don't know. Maybe a phobia? I don't know. Is a
But
superstition
you're not
a phobia?
scared of the
Oh,
baseball.
I'm scared of what will happen if that baseball moves.
No.
No? Okay.
No,
I tried
that's not.
Maybe I have some. Maybe I'm superstitious on the baseball field.
I think that's
But
what it is.
you know, some of
or
my baseball.
regarding to baseball.
Okay.
I feel like sometimes, like in your classroom, you might do something because you're doing something for baseball, like your roster or something, and it's for baseball. But there's something you do like specially. It's like my sister when she was in school. It was her water bottle for basketball, and my mom had to stand on the other side of the counter and throw her it a certain way every morning,
Okay.
or else it wouldn't be a good day.
That might be a. Well,
But it was
I don't.
it was just basketball. It wasn't volleyball.
I step on the lines. On the baseball field, I don't jump over like some people do, and I had a little junior high kid this year. You're gonna laugh at this one. A little junior high kid that we were playing from CEL, whose dad was my assistant coach at Lincoln College, and I'd gone and talked to our pitcher, and he had led off third base even though the ball wasn't in play. And he made me walk in between him and the base, and I don't like doing that. I like walking around the kids at third base. If they're in the way, I won't walk in between him and the base. And he stopped and he looked at me and he made me walk in between him and the base, and he knew that would drive me nuts. And I got in the dugout, and their coach started laughing, and he goes, "Why'd you do that?" And he goes, and he called me Tony because he's known me for a while. He goes, Tony doesn't like walking in between people in the base. My dad said that, so I made him do that today, and he did.
That's funny.
So it is, but
that is really
I don't know if
funny.
that's superstition. It's just what it is. And
Yeah.
I think it happens more on the baseball field than it does in my real life type situations off the field.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it really, because I've never been like with you, like in your classroom or anything, and you've been like, this pen doesn't go here. Like,
No, I'm not that way.
yeah.
At least I don't think I am.
We'll have to ask your wife about that.
She's that way.
Well, yeah, probably because you're probably messy and she has to clean up after you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
Yeah. So, as I said before, you're the fitness teacher. So, there's not really a lot of technology that goes into being, I mean, obviously the machines and everything.
Right.
But, like, normally when I ask this question, it's like, oh, there's websites that were never there 10 years ago or before COVID or the Chromebooks or whatever. But there's not really a lot of technology that you use for fitness.
Well, you might be a little surprised, I guess, but you're right. Newer machines these days, and I'll give you an example. Lakeland College down in Mattoon, they have a fitness center that you use a card to put in, and it's already programmed with your name, your weight, and
so like
you
how
can
much
push
you
in. Like,
lift?
let's say we're going to do 2 sets of 60%, and the machine automatically is set for that. But they don't even need a teacher because that calculates their grade, and we don't need a teacher, but we need somebody there to watch. And they do that in their fitness center, so you can design a program for every individual if they want to be cardiovascular for their heart, or if they want to be stronger, or if they just want to lose a little weight, you can do it. But there's some technology. We were talking the other day, Remy and I think Chase, we were talking about. Chase was the other day, but Remy was also with body fat and how you determine body fat. So there's new machines that you can use body fat for and do different things. But technology has grown because we used to have a little with wrestling. It would just take our skin and pinch it together, and then we'd have to figure our body fat out, where today you can do different things and it clicks in like that. Like at Lincoln College, we held a little handheld and put our thumbs on it, and it could tell us our body weight right away, or our body fat right away. So how much percentage of body fat we have. So I could determine my baseball players on if we need to do this or we need to do that, or we need to gain a little weight. So
Well, you know what I think?
I'm not sure what you think sometimes.
I've told you this before. I think the next new technology we need in the fitness room is the. Do you know?
Whirlpool?
No.
Hot tub?
No. No. Well, that'd be cool too. The rowing machine,
The rowing
because
machine.
I like the fish game and I can't catch fish anymore.
Oh, I need to put a battery in that. That would be the new technology. All it needs is a battery. I just haven't put a new battery in it.
Will you put a battery in it, please?
Do you use it now?
Well, I might.
Okay, well then I'll try to put a battery in it. But it needs a battery. That's all it needs.
Yeah, because I want to play the fishing game.
Hopefully when new things arrive, when we get everything built and we
yeah.
adjust some situations, hopefully we'll have some.
new rowing
Oh, wait a
machine.
minute. You'll be in college, won't you?
You had to do that on purpose, didn't you?
It wasn't my choice. But it's a good choice, and it's going to help the community. It's going to help the students here, and they'll be better just with another gym and
I hope there's
being
an
able to
open
do
house.
things. Do what?
I hope there's an open house
There should be. I'm sure there'll
where I
be
can
something.
come back and just be mad at the school for doing all this right after.
Don't be bad. Don't be bad.
I probably won't.
Yeah,
be.
just
I'll just
be
in
happy
awe.
for the new young students behind you that will have that opportunity to enhance their ability.
Just think, aren't they getting batting cages in there?
Rumor has it, yes. Yeah. And a
Come
little
on.
turf, and we can do some things inside, and that definitely benefit, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Excited.
exciting things happening here at Illini Central
There are.
all the time.
All the time.
All right. Well, once again, congratulations, Mr.
Thank
Thomas,
you.
on your accomplishment, and thank you for taking the time to sit down with me today. Always a pleasure. I will say I'm sorry to any other teacher. He is my favorite teacher to interview. Sorry. Make sure to look out for the next Cougar Connection podcast coming soon to you.